Hey everybody, and welcome back. And I just want to start our show off by saying happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there that take care of business.
True, you are appreciated.
We are appreciated, you are appreciated. But that brings up my next conversation. How appreciative is Father's Day?
I don't know. I would think it's. I definitely know it's not as high as a holiday as Mother's Day.
Well, obviously Mother's Day reigns superior. Always, Mother's Day reigns superior.
Yeah, but I think it should be. I think it should be a little bit more notable. But anyway, tell them the list you got.
Okay, so first off, I was talking to New York Rob, and on Facebook there was a comedian. It had to be about 10, 15 years ago this comedian was on. But again, he comes on and saying that back then the most celebrated holiday was Christmas. Obviously.
Yeah, I think it still is.
He also comes down and claims that Mother's Day is number 2. So you got Jesus, and then you got your mother. And then he goes on to claim that Father's Day is in the top 20. But
that's crazy.
But it's probably number 20. They say that Arbor Day is celebrated more than Father's Day.
It's Tree Hugger Day.
and
that's what it is.
For me, I didn't even know what Arbor Day was. I said, oh, like Michigan and Arbor Day, they have parades, boats.
Yeah, save the trees.
But it's Tree Hugger Day. So that gets us to the point, and the question, how appreciated is Father's Day? Okay? I want to give you a little thing. Now, my future wife, she's amazing. She's the best. She's got a lot of things going on. As everybody knows, I'm getting married in a couple days. So this might be the last taping until all that is done. But we'll confirm on that later. But again, Sunday, Father's Day, her mother, her family, her sister, everybody has came down. So we went to Ingles to get some food for the kids and everything, just to have stuff so we didn't have to go out and do anything. So this is already around like 2 o'clock where, all my kids said Happy Father's Day. My girl gave me a kiss and all that. But I tell her, I said, okay, you know what? Since we're at Ingles, go grab the ham real quick. I'll grab the bread. I'll meet you on the line. Okay? So I'm online as she walks by with the ham, throws it on the counter. And I see she has something behind her back that I'm guessing she's not trying to show me. Now again, this is Father's Day, Sunday, around 2 o'clock. So what's behind your back there? She's like, you can't see this. So normally I grab it. And I said, what the hell is this? She's like, it's your Father's Day card. And I'm like, really? I'm like, now? I'm like, don't give me that. I don't want it now. She's like, no, you need a Father's Day card. So I grab it, I read it, I say thanks, and I say, okay, put it back. We're not spending $5.
Yeah, if it's last minute, don't worry about it.
Yeah, if it's that last minute, and you couldn't even do it when I wasn't around, it's all right.
It was convenient because you were already there.
We were there. She's like, let me go grab one, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now I want to ask the question. For any ladies that are out there, now, would you have said something or been upset if that happened to you on Mother's Day, is what I'm saying. I feel like the man has to just deal with it. Just say, hey, thanks, whatever. But, moms for Mother's Day, flowers, candy, dinner, relaxation, maybe even stay at the spa. Where's my day at the spa?
Yeah, I was actually telling my wife last night something about that. I was like, men have to put up with a lot more, have to deal with a lot more, and that's one instance.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, me, RC, we take pride in being fathers. We love what we do. Again, there are certain people, certain men out there that, can be labeled as deadbeat dads. And I can see why Father's Day isn't as popular as it should, because some women see deadbeat dads and say, that's
but I still think there's more how do I word this? More active fathers than there are deadbeat dads.
Now I feel like dads are coming to be up and coming thing again. And
Yeah.
I just want to say for Father's Day, yes, I understand. You know, there are some fathers out there that don't do a damn. But can't we, just for once, maybe even a little bit?
Yeah, at least if you have it in your life.
Fathers that do their business and they do it well.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, at least if you have a father figure in your life, I think, it should be at least a little bit appreciated.
Yeah, and again, I mean, this is a platonic world with everybody. There can't be a mother without a father. Can't be a father without a mother. You two need each other and supposedly communicate that this is what you want. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Most of the time it doesn't happen like that. But again, I understand. But for a father that does what he has to do, and I know RC as well, it's just, I feel like we should get a little bit more. I'm not asking for a parade, but I would love to be at the spot.
Yeah, and it's hard to say because there are probably some people out there who are watching this who probably have really good Father's Days.
Yeah.
So obviously if you are in that category, we're not talking about you, but there's other people who kind of get, I want to say forgotten maybe, or maybe it was just an inconvenience. You know what I mean?
And I want to say something because I had to get reminded 2 or 3 times that it was Father's Day.
Yeah.
It was like another day to me. I was just like, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
I literally had to get reminded that Father's Day is coming up. Oh, because I feel like it comes and goes and it's really nothing. I mean, it's upsetting. I don't even get to watch the race on Father's Day because they don't even race on Father's Day.
Yeah, nothing's going on.
Nothing goes on Father's Day. That's So, and to bring up another thing again with New York Rob, I was on Facebook again, and I saw an incredible meme where it literally summed everything up. You had a beautiful family, and it said on top caption Mother's Day, and they're walking into what did I say it was a steakhouse.
Yeah, I guess some fancy restaurant or something.
It was a big old steakhouse, and then next to it, in captions, says Father's Day. And a lonely father walking out with a pizza from Little Caesars.
Yeah.
like it's funny, but yet true.
Yeah, it's funny because maybe once in a while, like that's happened to me too. So you kind of realize, oh shit, it's not just something that's made up. Some people it happens all the time. I get it, but it does hit home because it's a real thing.
Yeah, I'm a father. I'm a good father. I believe I am, and I feel like shit. Let me get a cake, little spa day. You take the kids out. Let me be home.
I also think too because it's in the summer, so it's kind of I feel things that are.
But what Mother's Day is what, like a month before or something?
It's in May, but the kids are still in school.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel like it's because they're
in school, they get to freaking make mommy a little car.
Yeah, and it's brought up. It's brought up more often. Father's Day just kind of hangs in the summer, towards the middle of the summer.
The hottest part of the summer.
So it's kind of it's kind of forgotten about. I think people aren't reminded enough about it.
Yeah, I mean, I get up, I get my dad a card, I try to take him out to dinner. I know my kids call me first thing in the morning on Father's Day. I know they all call, and I love that. The little one and the little girl, they always make a card or get me a card. I love it. But I feel like the mothers slack a little bit. I'm not saying all.
Yeah, not all.
And
not all the time either.
Yeah, it's not every year. One year it was a great year for me. You know what I mean? I got presents. I even got presents, which really don't happen anymore.
Yeah,
I don't even think I get presents for my birthday anymore. Actually,
no, I don't.
Yeah. So, what we're basically saying is, for those dads out there, we appreciate you. We're trying to shed some light on it, and for you mothers out there,
get with the program.
Get with the damn program. I mean, you know what? Just
think about.
A night at this, like a massage, like you girls love. Oh, let's get our nails. Obviously, I don't get my nails done, but I want to be pampered. I want to know you care.
Just think about all the stuff your spouse has to put up with.
And I understand my wife, you women, can't even argue. They supposedly do a lot, and they do a lot more than we do. They go through a lot more than we do. Again, that was God's plan, not mine.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not trying to take away anything from mothers.
Mothers are fantastic.
But the fathers, or the men in general, we got to go through a lot of stuff too. You know, we can't unleash our anger. We always have to be poised. We always have to be, working, and we put up with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because most time we all know that sometimes women are not easy.
No.
But for the sake of the kids, for the sake of your family, you eat a lot of shit.
You do. And like you said, you sit there and you take it. You sit there, you take it, you put a smile on your face. But we have to realize, I know there's a lot of strong women out there. Some certain women don't want no help. But
yeah,
a father does a lot in confidence for their children. Mothers baby a lot.
It's true.
You got to figure. I'm not saying all, but I know my wife babies.
Yeah, and I would be okay to say that that's most.
Yeah.
Because like you said, there are women out there who are probably watching and be like, "No, I'm part of my."
No.
Yeah, I get it.
Good.
Then it's not you.
It's not true. We're not speaking about that type right now. We're thinking about the ones that do baby and they cuddle and they hug, which you should all do. But at a certain point, you don't want your kids to grow up being mama's boys. Soft.
Just like this whole generation is soft.
And that's why you want kids need a father in their life, regardless of how bad a relationship could be with a man and a woman. You gotta make it work for the children. If you have something together as a child, where the child didn't want it, had no idea he's gonna be with this parent or this, you two made the decision. So you always have to have that manly figure.
Well, and you know what it is too, and obviously if we turn back the clock and go back a few years, it was more like that. It was the family unit is strong. But coming to today, this whole social pressure on everybody that it's not important anymore. It's not, they're turning away from that male figure. They're turning away from, someone to look up to. And I think that's ruining a lot of people. Yeah, and
that they look up to.
And it's screwing a lot of things up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
My dad made me tough. My mother made me emotional and lovable. My father made me tough, and I feel the generation that is coming up now lost a little bit of that.
Absolutely, 100%.
Where you get in your feelings now. Where when we were younger, bullying gave you character.
Yeah, it does. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
It's basically what it is.
If it's within your family, then I get it. But the rest of the world,
the normal person on the street is not going to
doesn't care about your feelings. And I think that's a huge part. Well, everybody needs to care about.
Everybody should care, but now you're asking for unicorns to be grown everywhere.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
It's ridiculous.
It's not going to happen. So, I mean, like for my daughter, I know her mother. She's a girl. She's tough. But I know when my daughter goes down or falls or something, the first person she wants to see is daddy. Because daddy's going to say, hey, it's okay, don't cry, brush it off, let's get back to what we're doing, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, because you have to kind of normalize these certain things, because through life you're going to fall down, and you got to get back up. But if you run to aid every time and coddle every time something bad happens, they're going to be expecting that kind of reaction.
And then what happens when you're not around?
And then what happens is they don't get it.
And then something doesn't go right, and they don't have that person to go coddle themselves and be like, oh, everything's going to be okay.
Exactly.
They have to know for themselves, you know what? Life hits hard. But if you don't hit back, it's going to destroy you.
And I honestly think the earlier you learn this, the better off you are.
The earlier you learn that the world is not nice, the better off you will be. That's basically what it is. People are going to knock you down. They're going to do terrible things behind your back, in front of your face. You just have to learn how to take a deep breath, look at it as that's not going to happen again. And like they say, fool me once.
Yeah.
And I feel like, kids nowadays, they need to know that.
They have to know that.
Shit is not going to get handed to you. You're going to have to work hard for what you want, and nothing's easy.
They need to know the world has never been fair.
Never.
It's not fair now, and it never will be fair.
Deal with it.
That's the kind of stuff you have to understand.
Yes, and I am all about that. I'm all about, prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you're never caught off guard. You always shoot high, but again, just realize if it doesn't work out, you got to get back on that horse and just try something different. Simple as that. And for you fathers, I know a lot of fathers out there. That's how they are. That's how I am. I need you kids to know that nothing's easy. Work hard, and good stuff will happen. I promise you. Work hard, good stuff will happen.
Yeah, it will. You kind of have to earn your way through.
You gotta earn your way through, and like you said, we're fathers. We understand. Like you said, we're not asking for a parade. Just a little bit more.
Just some recognition.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of recognition.
Little bit of recognition, because they are great fathers out there that get the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, sure.
When they shouldn't. There are asshole dads out there that get everything, and they shouldn't. So let's prioritize and give a big up to the ones that are doing what they're supposed to. That's all we want. That's all as a father I want. And then my kids grow up to be great kids, and I can rest easy.
Well, I'll tell you what. Tell us where this holiday lands on your list.
Oh, well, the list, it was actually number 20. Now, if you Google
number 20,
if you Google top 15, it's not even in the top 15.
That's crazy.
Granted, there are a bunch of holidays out there that that are well deserving. Thanksgiving, number one.
Yeah, but if you put aside
and eat everything with family, friends.
I think those are important. I think holidays like Valentine's Day should not be in front.
Yeah, Valentine's Day should, yes, and that's on here. That's
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's actually number. I think it was 7 or 8. It was on here. Easter 7, Christmas is 8, which I would have Christmas at 2 or 3 when I was a kid. Now it's just another day. But
wait, so what was number 1?
Number 1 is
Thanksgiving, really?
I guess.
Well, you know what? Because it's kind of like an American thing.
Yes.
And if you're not Christian, I guess Christmas wouldn't really be your thing. But is Hanukkah in there and all those other holidays?
No, you got. I'll run down just the top 10 for you guys, just so you can see. And again, these are holidays that are definitely worth it. I can't complain. I just want to shine a little bit on the fathers. So obviously, like I said, Thanksgiving, number 1. Number 2, Independence Day, which for a good reason.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously, everyone. Another great day, Martin Luther King Day.
Yes.
I mean, that changed.
And these are all holidays that are relative to our country, to the U.S.
Yes, this is U.S.,
you know
not
what I mean?
Worldwide.
Yeah,
because I hear the Chinese New Year.
It's all this. So
Hanukkah as well.
But you live here, you celebrate here. You're not celebrating unless
Yes. And then you got President's Day, number 4. And number 5, Memorial Day.
Okay.
Again,
beautiful.
Yeah, you have to have those up at the top. Then again, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Obviously, a great holiday. And then Easter. I understand with God, Easter comes around, but I could say Christmas is number 8. I would have that number 5 or 6.
Yeah, you would think
7.
it would go.
Christmas is one of the greatest, And then number 9, everybody loves to start over again, the New Year.
Yeah.
New Year resolutions. Everybody gets a second chance again, as what they say. And then here, Halloween, number 10. Then you got to ask now, are we asking kids this? Because I hate Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. That's not really a.
I hate Halloween. I mean, it's great for the kids to dress up. Too much candy.
Yeah, but after you're 12 years old, there's no more Halloween. What is Halloween?
What is Halloween?
It's nothing.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I think that should be way down the bottom of the list.
Exactly. And then, like we said, number 11, Valentine's Day.
Another worthless holiday.
That's another worthless holiday. I mean, if you're with somebody, obviously you love them. You don't have to. You should be showing it every day. You don't need a special day.
It's definitely a corporate created holiday.
I feel like it. I feel like it was for the kids.
It's because after the new year, you're coming to the end of the fiscal year or whatever, and they're kind of trying to bump up sales. I think that's a lot has a lot to do with it.
And then here you go, number 12, St. Patty's Day.
Again, that's.
Like I know,
in Ireland, that's a huge
yes,
death.
And I know we have a lot of Irish descent down here as well, but
it's really what St. Patrick's Day translates to in the U.S. Yeah, is drinking day.
Yeah, and then you got Labor Day and Columbus Day. Labor Day is always a great day. Columbus Day, mixed feelings.
Yeah,
because,
I mean,
it depends on what you stand for with the whole Columbus thing in the first place.
Still founded the country, so you can't take that away.
He did. I mean, even though there were people here before him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the record books say. But again, I mean, we're not even in the top 15. We're not even top 15. Where I believe that was top 20.
Yeah, I think that needs to be moved up the list a little bit.
I mean, definitely past Valentine's Day. Definitely.
And Halloween.
Yeah. I mean, that's a kid's holiday. I mean, granted, they have the Day of the Dead.
That's a Mexican thing.
Yes, exactly. Is that like a Halloween? Because I know
I think so. I don't want to say it is. I'm not 100% sure.
But again,
it's somewhere along those lines.
And that's a huge day.
Yeah.
In Mexican culture, that's huge. That's huge. But again, we're talking about the U.S.
Exactly, we're talking about the U.S. Now, obviously, if you're a descendant of Mexico or a descendant of Ireland, or whatever I get it. If you're coming from there, you have, you bring some of your traditions with you.
Yeah, and it's just like Halloween.
But I think those
Halloween.
traditions that come with people over here shouldn't trump the traditions that we have here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, Halloween should not trump Father's Day.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. Halloween should
not even Mother's Day. I mean, Mother's Day is not even in the top 15 according to.
That's crazy.
This.
Yeah, I think Halloween and Valentine's Day should be 19 and 20.
Yeah, they're just useless holidays. Again, I feel like Halloween is a chance for just people to just dress up like whatever they imagine or dream of and go out for one day. And especially that when you get older, it's not about the Halloween anymore.
No, that goes away.
The pranks and the toileting of the houses and the egging. Come on.
Yeah, that goes away. Like I said, after you're 12 years old, it goes away.
Yeah, that's like when you put ketchup on a hot dog.
Then there's no. Then
the only thing
I think when I think Halloween is, oh man, I have to go to the store now and spend a bunch of money on candy and give it away for free.
Exactly. And then
that's how I see it.
And then worry about your kids coming home with a bucket of candy.
Yeah.
And then the dentist, what we're gonna do with the dentist. And then you have now, I don't believe it. I believe it was like fucking. Sorry, no cursing. I believe it was like 10 years ago, but when you had all that now they're putting drugs in all the candy. You had that incident where somebody was selling Pop Rocks to kids and it was meth. So that's even one thing you have to worry about. Throw Halloween out the window.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's always been a worry. Even I remember when we were kids, sticking razor blades in the candy.
Razor blades or injecting with a needle through the thing. Your parents you sat there for 25 minutes before you could eat all the candy as your parents were going through it, making sure everything was okay.
But what's crazy is I think those things are warranted because it only takes one person to do something sick like that. You know what I'm saying? So think about all the people in the United States celebrating that same holiday.
And these are kids, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
it only takes one
person. What are you trying to do to these children?
One person.
It's candy. Whatever. Again, Halloween is just Halloween, Valentine's Day. Don't even know why it's on the list.
Yeah, that's definitely off for me. That's off the list.
Yeah, it's off the list.
We got 2 more holidays to move ahead of that. Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Yeah, and my birthday is even more than that. Now, I don't even celebrate it anymore. But it still trumps Valentine's Day and Halloween. It's just...
Well, I think if you put birthday on that list, I think that would be the top of the list for everybody. But this is a group thing. That's individual. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, like I said, there's a
and that's why it's not on there.
in your life where you get old enough that you almost forget when your birthday's there. And then when it's there, it's just another day.
Yeah,
you don't want to count another year on your life once you hit 40, 50, 60.
No, you don't want to keep track of that. You kind of just want to blend right in.
Yeah, that's why, you know, my wife's been 33 for 7 years now. No, I'm just joking. Love me. But yeah, you know, that's the reason why people lie about their age. They don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, I constantly have to do the math when people ask me how old I am because you just forget.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait a minute, I was born.
I hate putting a number to it. You know, it's
and I'm
how
so
I feel.
happy that I was born on a 0, so the math is easy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that does make it easier.
That does make it easier.
Same, me too. I was born on a 0.
But
so.
yeah, I just want to hear what you guys think, especially the women. Maybe the women have something to say. Maybe they think Father's Day should be more appreciated. Because I know damn well Mother's Day should be, for all you mothers out there, Mother's Day should be a great day for you. And I know you guys get appreciated 100% on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know, but again, there's real fathers out there.
Should it be equal to Mother's Day?
I don't think so. I mean, you know, we always lose to the moms anyway, so let's not try to win this battle.
Yeah,
Again,
like I said,
there's only one person that wins battles with women.
A little bit
Johnny
of
Depp.
Yeah. That's right, baby. That goes in the record books.
That's got to be in the record books. But again, you know, we're just trying to shed a little light on the fathers that do their damn thing.
Recognition.
I just want to be told that I'm loved. That's all. We want to know as well.
Yeah, you know, we know it, but we like to hear it sometimes.
Yeah, we want to hear it just like you guys want to hear it. You women like, oh, you don't love me. Well, tell me you love me, and I will tell you I love you as well. That's all. We're guys are almost, in a sense, like women. We want sometimes, not all the time.
But you see, that's the point I was making before. It's like, as a man, you can't, you're not allowed to have those feelings. You're supposed to be strong, you know, sturdy.
I don't need love.
Yeah, and so it's like we have to do that. We're not allowed to have those outbursts where
that's stereotypical because I feel like every woman like, oh well, the man don't need that type of love, and they just
but then they'll complain about exactly. So that's the kind of thing that we have to deal with, and we say, okay, you know, we brush it under the rug, and we give all that admiration to the mother. You know, we pass it on there, and I think that's something that we need to stop doing.
Yeah, and like I said, man, if anybody agrees, let me get a hell yeah in the comments. Hell yeah for the Father's Day, more recognition. Even if you're a woman and you feel like it, comment. Hell yeah. Let's get more recognition for the dads out there, the ones that are really doing that thing.
Yeah, and plus, you know, the thing I like about it too, it's the same thing as Mother's Day, but not everybody can celebrate this day. You have to kind of earn it. In a sense. No,
you definitely earn it. I mean, like they say, everybody can be a dad, but not everybody can be a father.
Yeah, but it's not like a mandatory holiday for everybody, like Christmas is or Easter or anything like that. This is only.
I want a day up from work.
A certain majority of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I still have friends who are my age and still single.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's not a day for them.
No.
Not their day.
They don't worry about it, but they do call their parents and let them know.
Yeah.
You know, but for them, it's another day.
So,
but before we end this transmission, RC has some news that a lot of you younger, middle age, need to hear. And it starts with Social Security.
Oh, you're talking about Social Security? Yeah, that's it's crazy. I was reading something the other day. The administration said that within the next 13 years, but in 13 years, the Social Security will be run out. There will be no more Social Security. So right now, Bernie Sanders and somebody else, I forget his name, had made this bill up to keep putting money into Social Security to keep it going. Otherwise, right now you're working and all that money they're taking out, you're never going to see. So because you're paying for the people that were before you.
Yes.
And this is what ended up happening. So they can't just let it happen because it's going to end up, running out. So they got this bill If you make under $147,000, you have to pay Social Security.
Yes.
Okay. If you make over that to 250, you don't have to pay Social Security, which is bonkers. This bill is getting people in the upper middle class and the richer people to pay Social Security. And so let's say you make $1 million a year. Okay, you don't pay Social Security. But here's the problem with that. Everyone's like, well, they need,
because you're not going to need it.
They're like, well, why? They should get their fair share. No, that's not true. Because if they start paying it, okay, then they are entitled to receive it.
Yes.
And they will be paying percentages much higher than what we're going to be paying. So again, they'll be getting more of the Social Security back. So that's not the idea, is to spread it out, is to keep it to the people who actually use it. You know what I'm saying? So they have to figure that out if people who are making that much money are going to put into it, it's only right they get the money back. Yeah. But they got to try to keep it level, because if they're putting 10% in, you're only putting 6% in. They're going to get that 10% back. You're only getting that 6% back. So the money that's going in, it's all going to come out the same way. You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to last long. So they have to figure this out. They have to figure out how to adjust these payment scales, because we don't have a very long time to make this happen.
You figure most people when they're 60 want to retire.
Yeah, and for a heads up, and coming in the future, I don't know when this is going to start. The bill has not passed yet. It's on the floor. But you will see, if this does go through, you will see your Social Security taxes going up, going way up, because it has to be able to, keep it going for 13 years.
So basically, when you turn 60, 65,
62,
and you retire, you will have to work when you retire. Because that's
right now, right now.
I'm talking about what you said.
Yeah, even if you retire within the next, I would say 10 years. But but if let's say you retire in the next 12 years, you retire year 12, and this bill doesn't pass, and they don't figure this out, you get one year's worth, and that's it. It's over.
That's what I'm saying, and you figure you've been putting in.
Yeah. Just think about all the people who've been putting in for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they're going to turn around and say, "No, we took all that money." So then where's all that money going? Yeah, exactly.
Where to go?
Exactly.
Just reimburse me for what I put in, right?
And I think it's a huge mess. It's a huge mess because you have people who are on government assistance and all that. Now, some people do need it. There are a lot of people who do play the system.
Yes.
And that takes away a lot of the money that you work for.
But there are people, like you said, that do need it.
100%. But there's a lot of people that I've known of who've taken advantage of. Yeah, it's not a fair system, and you don't really know who's doing the right thing and who's not, because you can't look at every individual person.
Well, look at it. We have a president that can't even ride a bike.
Yeah, well, so that's just something to keep in mind. Keep your eyes open, because you'll probably see some more of that coming up. In the news, you'll probably kind of see something about this bill, might be passed. It's in Congress right now, so just keep your eyes open, because it's really important for everybody to figure out. Because if it does pass and you don't realize it, and then you look at your paycheck and you realize, why was so much money taken out? Well, now you know why.
Yeah. Again, guys, it's getting close to wedding time for me.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday.
4 days.
4 more days, and it'll be official.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. But it's perfectly fine. I'm great with it. I'm happy where I'm at, and it's something that everybody should do in their lives.
Well,
meet that person that's your other half.
There's some people who aren't meant to be married.
No, there's people that get married for just no goddamn
reason. There's a lot of people who don't meant to be married, and if that's
the
you,
divorce rate is so high.
Yeah, and if that's you, then that's great.
Yeah, me, I'm actually, if you didn't know about the last show we did with all the different types of marriages, I'm one of those guys. I get married once, and if anything happens after that, I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, it's not. Then to think about it, if you're older, but I do see people like in their 60s, maybe 70s, getting married too. Because I think when you get to that age, and if you aren't already, you kind of just want a companion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like they say, you could always be with that person. You don't have to marry them.
Yeah.
Like we said
that just says
show,
a bigger commitment, I think.
Yeah,
and I think it's more for the woman. To say that I'm making this huge commitment, we're letting everyone know, we're letting the government know.
Yeah.
I think it means more to the women than it does the men.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna get married and I'm happy. I'm gonna have a great time. I wish the RC was coming, but like I said, he had prior engagements, so I'll definitely drink one for him. But it's time. It's been 9.5 years, almost 10.
Yeah.
And it's time to move on, grow up, and be adults. Even though I don't want to, but
it's true.
It's gotta happen. So, like I said, this might be the last show until I get back from my honeymoon. We still haven't, worked that all out, but I do want to tell you guys, if I do not see you within another week or so, to have a great start to your summer. I know the kids are up north or starting to end school. Down south,
it's done already.
You guys, I know summer's coming up. I want everybody to be safe. I know there's going to be a lot of traveling.
I don't know about a lot of travel. If they keep the gas prices this high, you know how much?
You ain't going to California.
Yo, it's ridiculous.
Don't even worry about it. As long as you're not driving. Like I said, my family from West Coast Manny's coming, and I told him the price of gas is like $4 over here.
It's cheaper here.
Yeah, he's like it's like almost 7 something over there.
Yeah, but I bet his plane ticket was almost $1,000, wasn't it?
Oh, with the whole family, it was like $2,200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's out of control.
So, him, he said, shit, he might just get down here and just drive randomly just so he can fill up his tank and see that it doesn't go up to $100. So, yeah, it's kind of, he told me he is a 1996 Ford Focus that he drives back and forth to work every day.
That's not bad. That's pretty good on gas, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a 96, though.
It's a hatchback, too.
Yeah.
It's a hatchback. He's had it forever. It's over 200,000 miles on it. And you know what he told me the other day? $75 to fill it up. I told him I would have burned it at the gas station.
Yeah, well, think if it costs that much for that little car.
I remember $10-$20, but yeah.
Yeah, that was the good old days.
$75 to fill up a 4-cylinder.
That was the good old days. And honestly, the more I keep watching all this stuff, I would tell everybody, don't
stay home.
Don't expect these prices to go back
down
to where they were.
Yeah,
it'll never happen again. So that kind of sucks. Just
You
knowing
might see a decrease, but if let's say you're at 750,
you might get the 5. That's it.
I don't even want to say that.
Maybe 6.
You might get a 650.
Yeah.
You might get a $1 decrease.
Yeah.
But these prices.
It's never going to go back.
It'll never go down to $2 to $3 again, and it's sad.
But it is.
Again, like they say, it's cheaper to drink than it is to drive.
Just don't
do both at the same time.
That's because our administration is pushing for this whole green thing. But that's a topic for another day, because that can go on for hours, and the huge problems that's going to cause each and every one of us.
I got my in-laws at the house, so it's just a rumbling and tumbling. So I just want to tell you guys, thanks for listening. If you hit the like button, you hit the share button, share with your friends, comment. Like I said, if you think fathers should be more appreciated, let me get a hell yeah in the comments. Always smash the like, smash that subscription button. And we're going to have a couple of shorts. I'll have a couple of shorts for you guys on my honeymoon, just to keep you guys informed of how it's going.
Yeah, we're always posting videos.
Nothing bedroom manner.
We're always posting videos.
But yeah, we're going to keep you guys up to date. And again, I enjoy doing this. I just hope you guys enjoy listening. And again, hit that share, hit that like, and definitely comment. Want to hear what you guys got to say. Anything you got, RC?
That's it for me.
All right, guys. Next time I will see you, there'll be a ring on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. All right, guys. Enjoy your summer vacation, you kids. Make sure you get out. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the pool. Don't stay inside. Let's everybody have a hot, nice, safe summer, all right? See you guys next time. Thanks.
Toodaloo.